Hey, y'all. Well, the Obamas sat down on Michelle Obama's podcast and declared there was never a divorce, okay? So we're going to watch that now together. Let's see about it. That was my outro and not my intro, but whatever, we're here. Let's go.
U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama are speaking out together for the first time about speculation they were getting a divorce. They joked about the rumors during an episode of her podcast released on Wednesday. CNN's Arlette Saenz has the story.
It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
Barack and Michelle Obama, one of the world's most famous power couples, are taking on the rumors about their marriage with humor.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room
I
together.
I know, because when we aren't, folks think we're divorced.
For months, speculation about their marriage has run rampant, fueled in part by the former president's appearances without his wife by his side, including President Donald Trump's second inauguration.
People couldn't believe that I was saying no for any other reason, that they had to assume that my marriage was falling apart. Right.
Now, for the first time, the Obamas are speaking out together on the former First Lady's podcast to shoot down those rumors of divorce.
All right. I have yet to I have yet to watch a full episode of this podcast. I've watched tons of clips throughout social media. It takes a lot for me to be really interested in something to give it multiple minutes of my day. I'm telling y'all that. That's just the truth, like across every type of entertainment. I do think... Okay, let me say, okay. Number one, I would love for a body language professional to dissect that podcast episode, because what do I want to say? Okay. When I first heard the rumors, and especially with the Jennifer Aniston thing, I was like, oh, heck no. But here's the thing about YouTube and like specifically reacting to YouTube. The more you dive into things, the more what in your normal world seems ridiculous and like a conspiracy theory, the more true it feels like on the internet. And so do I think they were ever in the throes of a divorce or still in the throes of divorce and trying to cover it up? I don't know. It's genuinely not my business to speculate. But I do think that something is different. That's what I will say. Something's different. And I don't know. I mean, I've been married 3 years, so I'm not a marriage expert in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure their marriage has gone through a billion seasons and, but here's my main thing. It's like, does your husband always take you to work? Do you always take your husband to work? And I understand the duties and the expectations of like the former president and first lady, but like former presidents have shown up to several events without their wives. Presidents have shown up to several events without their wives. So I'm just not sure why this became such a, I don't know. Why is my camera not focused? There we go. I just don't get why it became such a big deal. I do think that it was genius for Michelle to address this like actually and factually on her podcast with Obama, because if the rumors are true that the views are not there, the views were certainly there for this episode, child. It is also so weird to me how much Michelle and her brother look alike. Like he literally is the bald version of her. Like it is wild how genetics work in that way. But yeah, I from the clips that I saw, something does feel different, but I can't say it feels off because I don't know them. None of us know them personally to be like, oh, da, 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 da. But I do think, and maybe it's just now they are actually truly able to live their authentic selves. And we are in a world now where I feel like more and more people want to see transparency and honesty. And I feel like maybe they've stepped into that more than ever. And so that feels different for us because we always saw them in a different way. They were always upholding a different picture. And I think they feel a lot more relaxed. They're older. They're far removed now from the White House. And their children are older. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I just think whether it's true or not, which I definitely err on the side of it's not true, especially the Jennifer Aniston thing. That was just, I don't know. But all right, let's see.
These are the kinds of things that I just miss, right? So I don't even know this stuff's going on.
Right.
And then somebody will mention it to me, and I'm all like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
There hasn't been one moment in our marriage where I thought about quitting my man. And we've had some really hard times. So we have had a lot of fun times, a lot of adventures, and I have become a better person because of the man I'm married to.
Okay, don't make me cry now. Right at the beginning of the show.
The Obamas met in 1989, working at a law firm in Chicago. They married 3 years later and had 2 daughters.
I love you, Daddy.
Their marriage thrust into the public spotlight as his political ambitions carried them to the White House.
I would not be standing here tonight without the unyielding support.
Hey, y'all, minus the white hair, this man has not aged a minute, a moment, a second. He's aged, but he looks phenomenal. I just had to say
My best friend for the last 16 years, the rock of our family, the love of my life, the nation's next First Lady.
But between the dancing and the kiss cameras, the couple also has spoken about their struggles.
She wasn't the one who chose this life. We went through our rough patches.
I don't want people looking at me.
That's the other thing. Like, Obama has also said things, and it's like, why is she being crucified for getting on and speaking her truth? It's like, no, you must uphold the veil of happiness at all times. It's like, who is happy all the time, especially in a marriage, honey? As a girlie who's been married 3 years, I'm probably 77.999% of the time wanting to strangle my husband for something, anything. Okay? And that's just the gosh darn truth.
Chose this life. We went through our rough patches.
I don't want people looking at me and Barack like hashtag couples goals and not know that, no, there are some broken things that happen even in the best of marriages.
And over the years, the Obamas have shared tips for making their nearly 33-year marriage work.
I was one of those wives who thought, I'm taking you to marriage counseling so you can be fixed, Barack Obama, because I was like, I'm perfect. But marriage counseling was a turning point for me, understanding that it wasn't up to my husband to make me happy.
I was in a deep deficit with my wife, so I have been trying to dig myself out of that hole by doing occasionally fun things.
Arlette Saenz, CNN.
All right, we don't have to watch this whole thing. I think the takeaway from this is, let us all mind our own personal business. This has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with us as citizens of the states of United Americas. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. A lot of you had something to say when I originally remarked on this, so I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it now. As always, all opinions and point of views are accepted and appreciated here on the Brit React channel, but unkindness is not. So if you can't be kind, keep it cute. Put it on mute. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and go and have the day you deserve. Bye.